souls and none of them were mine. Now they're just ghosts in the street, wandering the land that sleeps. The ones who was a lively place now just tumbleweeds. The houses they are silent, quiet as thieves. Now they're just ghosts in the street, wandering the land that sleeps. All the miners gather tales, the women who planted the seed on the land. Empire made its end. Once you're gone, you cannot go back. The locks they have are froze. The lid upon the coffin, now it has been closed. Now they're just ghosts in the street, wandering the land that sleeps. All the men who built the empire from the ground. It's the cracks in the foundation, one blowing it up all down. Now they're just ghosts in the street, wandering the land that sleeps. All the miners gather tales, the women who planted the seed on the land. Empire met its all the miners gather tales, the women who planted the seed on the land. Empire met its end. Oh, the empire met its end. Oh, the empire met its end. You wake me with a melancholy cry, as the sun breaks the sky and the dawn beats. And now do you try to wake me from my sleep, to open the windows and breathe? You sit there watching as I lay my head to rest at night, when my sadness tries to confess. Is it hung above me while I dream of turtle dove? I am now asleep. Oh, turtle dove, I am now asleep. To bring your feathers and fly into the light, or I would fall like a rusty spare of my plate. The soles of my feet are heavy on the ground, but when I close my eyes, I am hearing down. When I close my eyes, I am hearing Well, turtle dove, tell me what so much, Nels. How you doing, London? It feels good to be here. We just came from Cambridge last night, which was also absolutely wonderful. Anyone there last night, Cambridge? You too. Oh, I know. Okay. Full disclosure, we are not in full face paint tonight. It was a festival. We were really caught up in the feeling. We were also attacked by several young girls, which,
who had glow-in-the-dark neon orange face paint, and they were so cute that they just dipped their fingers in the paint and put like dots and warrior things all over their faces. Look at the pictures. Fabulous, and sorry to the hotel that we stayed at last night for your pillow sheets. Very sorry.
Oh, we got a ghost story for you right now. This is off of our second album. It's called Heaven's Gate. The shackles I wear not made from a chain. They make but a whisper in the dead of night. Without a sound, I find myself bound to wander the place where I was alive. And you, my friend, have come on an errand. I know that you have a story like I did. No one can know if you don't show the pain in your heart and the cry at your lips. I'm not from this place, I traveled from far. I came here after they ended the war. Try to forget, but when I close my eyes, I saw blood on my hands and the dirt on the floor. So it was here I put a knife to my breast, and here I will remain evermore. But you can go on, fix what is wrong. You must keep from the demons who knock at your door. Won't you come back to see me again? Won't you come back someday? Oh, I've tried to make my way from you, but I'm stuck at Heaven's Gate. I'm stuck at Heaven's Gate. Someday, oh, I've tried, and I've tried to make my way from you, but I'm stuck at Heaven's Gate. I'm stuck at Heaven's Gate. It kind of sounds like
like we're in a really big cave or something with the dripping stalactites and half expecting to see bats flying through here.
Night's not over.
The night is not over. We're gonna do a really sassy song for you now. This is one I learned from Bonnie Raitt. She learned it from Sippy Wallace, and I just think it's not only great advice, but it's sung with a lot of spunk. So here you go. This one is called "Woman Be Wise." 1, 2, 3. Woman be wise, keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Don't ever sit around holding no conversation. Explain what your good man do to you. 'Cause these women nowadays, they ain't no good. They laugh in your face, then try to steal your man from you. Oh, woman be wise, keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Your best girlfriend, she might look like a highbrow. I've seen her changing clothes at least 3 times a day. Oh, what do you think she's doing now that you're so far away? She's loving your man in your own damn bed. Better call out the doctor, honey. Try to investigate your head now. Woman, be wise. Keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Woman, be wise. Keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Don't ever sit around gossiping. Explain what he really can do. Well, if you talk about your baby, then he's so fine. I might just sneak up, honey. Try to make him mine. Oh, woman, be wise. Keep your mouth shut. Don't advertise your man. Don't be a fool now. Don't advertise your man. No. I got one for you now called Rude Awakening. Rude awakening, rude awakening, walking like an early morning. Rude awakening. Wake me up, rude like the morning light that beams through the blind. shake me up and make me sing. Wake me up so I can feel it. Shake me up and make me sing. Wake me up and make me feel it. Shake me up and make me sing. Wake me up so I can feel it. Shake me up and make me sing. I need a rude awakening. Rude awakening. I'm walking like an early morning. Rude awakening. Give me a rude awakening. Rude awakening. Walking like an early morning. Rude awakening.
The woman standing right here, playing the lead guitar, all these hot licks for you, wrote that song, and she's a wonderful songwriter and singer and multi-instrumentalist. She'll play some banjo for you in a little while. She makes her home in Brooklyn, New York. Give it up for Courtney Hartman. Did anyone tune in today? I don't know, we were on the BBC radio earlier this morning. Okay, yeah. We had some fun doing that this morning. We were asked about the difference between bluegrass and other types of music, and then aside from the obvious reasons are this huge repertoire of songs called bluegrass standards that people sing and everyone knows the words to them. So we're gonna do one that falls under that category now, called "I'll Sleep with One Eye Open."
Well, I just found out today the little game you play while I've been sleeping all my life away. You've been stepping, so they say, between midnight and day. Well, I'm gonna sleep with one eye open from now on. From now on. From now on. All night long. All night long. You ain't gonna have a chance to treat your mama wrong. You've been stepping, so they say, between midnight and day. Well, Jenny mentioned that's one of the early bluegrass standards, one of the songs that Bill Monroe played. She did mention that it was one that was banned from the radio because of its very racy content. Sleeping in the same bed with someone is clearly too racy for us. Or it was, at least. Thank God that's over.
She also didn't mention that, actually you haven't met her quite yet, but she has a picture when she's about 8 years old of her picking with Bill Monroe. And it was up in the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame Museum, Hall of Fame trailer. You guys give a big, big welcome to Jenny Lynn Gardner.
Touch me with your fingers, touch me with your toes. Make love with the windows open, so everybody knows that we're finding out the best night without any of our clothes. I'm drinking in your skin deep like nobody else knows. Exercise my ghost, I let go of my body, I let go of my soul. I'm nothing in your arms, dear. That's what I love the most.
Thank you, guys. So 2 records ago, we had the incredible honor of recording at Johnny Cash's studio just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. We sat in this cabin that he built himself, and he had this JC cow brand that he actually never branded cows with, but he would brand the interior of his cabin, like on the mantle, and not these boots, but a pair of my boots are branded with his brand from that session that we did. But it was a really special time, and it was raining really hard for a lot of the session, and we actually ended up on one of the tracks putting a microphone outside and catching the rain fall, like dripping off of the porch of Johnny Cash's cabin. So this is really sentimental for us. Yeah.
Kind of makes me have to pee.
It's quite charming. Wish we would have used the bathroom before we got, just kidding. But we're about to play the first track off of that record, which ended up being nominated for a Grammy Award. And I don't know if you guys know who John Hartford was, great fiddle player and banjo player, but I actually got to play his fiddle on this track. And it was probably one of the most meaningful moments of my life. And if you don't know who John Hartford is, then my entire life is a lie until you go and figure out who he was and listen to all of his music. He was a pretty amazing spirit. This is called Letter from Down the Road. 1, 2, 3.
Said if I would be his love, he'd never want no more. I got a letter from down the road. I got a letter from down the road. He took me to his parlor and he got down on one knee. I swear he's the prettiest thing that this girl ever did see. I got a letter from down the road. I got a letter from down the road. Take my true love by the hand and with him I'd lay down. I got a letter from down the road. I got a letter from down the road. I'm going up on the mountain to watch the sunrise high. I don't know if I'll ever come back. I'll stay here till I die. I got a letter from down the road. I got a letter from down the road. Just wanna stay with my true love until the trumpet blows. Thank you guys for playing the incredible fiddle for tonight. She's the 2-time Grand National Fiddle Champion in the United States. And also the idea behind this band. Give it up for Kimber Ludiker. When she was only 16, she gave no reason but needed to fly. She joined up with a traveling band, and Lady Luck, she took her hand, left all her demons behind. She wove her unabashed story all through the sun. Known as she carried the truth of a child, she was a gypsy queen. just outside the church, and she was gone when I ran out the door. And now they're bringing her home, sweet Verona. She got her very own box in which to lay. Now they're bringing her home from Louisiana. And hallelujah, Lord, she's home to stay. Don't know how she died, they said they found her that way, covered in the jewels that she bought at the pawn. They say her fire burned so bright that it kept her alight, and it burned till she was gone. Now they're bringing her home, sweet Verona. She got her very own box in which to lay. Now they're bringing her home from Louisiana. And hallelujah, Lord, she's home to stay. Hallelujah, Lord, she's home to stay. Well, we have had quite a couple of days in Europe. We all flew from our various locations in the United States to Warsaw just a couple of days ago. We played the Picnic Country Festival, and then we flew to Cambridge, or to some airport outside of Cambridge. I'm really not sure where that was. But we got off the plane, we went to the Cambridge Folk Festival, and actually experienced one of the absolute best folk festivals this world has to offer. You should be proud of that one. Please go if you haven't gone. It's truly beautiful. Really wonderful, wonderful time. So we actually slept around 8 hours last night and ended up in London today. So I'm feeling pretty proud of myself.
We actually have no idea how we ended up here, but it has something to do with our tour manager. But yeah, I think before that we had gotten about 10 hours of sleep between about 3 nights, all vertically in seats or airplanes. But we also learned something about crowds here at the Cambridge Folk Festival. It's like so intense to play because everybody is really zeroed in on you, and you feel like you're just in an incubator or a fishbowl. Such great listeners in this country. It's like really intense for us, and we feel so like vulnerable.
Yeah.
So we
Americans
yeah.
are like spazzing out
Everyone's
all over
like,
the place.
woo, yeah, on the feet, kind of. It's really a different thing, which you should experience. But you know, like beers being spilled, and we love this shit, yeah. That's what it's like over there. So we're going to take this opportunity to play you a very beautiful, vulnerable song that is very helpful if you're needing any healing in your life. We're going to encompass vulnerability. Here you go. Watch us encompass.
This is actually one I wrote inspired by the poet Francis Thompson, who wrote The Hound of Heaven. Where do you go when the light is low, when your ship is sinking, when the storm explodes, when your heart it lingers on one sad kiss, when the sun is red through the mist? I sail for the
chasing me down, but it ain't my time. Stranger, you see your life complete in the few moments before you breathe. The force that made the ribbon of sky that holds us up in the darkest night, and the hounds of heaven rise from their place by the fire. They're chasing me down, but it ain't my time. I'm a seeker of fortune. I am an honest man. I'm tied to my morals by a steady hand. I'll bow my head into the sea. Oh, let the waves wash over me. And the hounds of heaven rise from their place by the fire. They're chasing me down, but it ain't my time. Oh, they're chasing me down, but it ain't my time. Oh, they're chasing me down, but it ain't my time. We're going to play a song for you now that the producer of our very first Rounder record wrote. His name is Brian Sutton. If you haven't heard about him, please go listen to him. He's an absolutely delightful guitar player and a wonderful human being. And we had the privilege of working with him for our album, This World Oft Can Be. We actually decided to learn this song just a couple of weeks ago at a festival that we knew we were going to be playing right before him. So we figured if we played it ourselves, it would kind of fluster him, really like screw him up a little bit before he went on stage. It really just continues with all of this.
Such jerks we are.
We're really mean. We look nice, but we're not nice.
Not at all. Horrible people.
This one's called Runaway. Run away, oh my dear, why do you stray?
across this land. Run away, oh my dear, why'd you stray? And I don't know what made you run. fiddle tune called Mississippi Soil.
It's one that my grandpa used to play and my dad played, and I didn't really realize it was on the set list. They made it when I was out and about. That was fun.
Surprise!
It was like my childhood reenacted just for all of you.
Well, not all of us can be fifth generation fiddle player. That's kind of crazy. All right. gonna do a song that some of you may find as familiar, some of you may not. But you know, you're just gonna figure it out as we're going along. I can't tell you any more than that. I really can't. She got curls in her hair. Wait for a girl, we got no money anyway. We take buses everywhere, Lord, Lord. Waiting for a factory girl. Waiting for a girl and her knees are much too fat. Waiting for a girl, she wears scarves instead of hats. And her zipper broke down the bed. Waiting for a factory girl. Waiting for a girl, she gets me in the fights. Waiting for a girl, we get drunk on Friday nights. And she's a sight for sore eyes, Lord, Lord. Waiting for a factory girl. Yes, I'm waiting for a girl, she got stains on her dress. Waiting for a girl and my feet are getting wet. She ain't come out yet, Lord, Lord. I'm waiting for a factory girl. Oh yes, I'm waiting for a factory girl. Oh Lord, waiting for a factory girl. Thank you. I'm going up on the mountain, say, highway from the valley. I'm going up on the mountain, say, highway gone. Well, if you keep on digging the land, highway from the valley, blow off the top and turn it to sand. Highway well, Mercy's down, I told the door, but he'll give you a little and take the heart. I'm going up on the mountain, stay. Highway from the valley. Going up on the mountain, stay. Highway and gone. I'm going up on the mountain, stay. Highway from the valley. Going up on the mountain, stay. Highway and gone. Well, my brother, what will you do? Highway from the valley. That word you love is breaking through. To be returned to black. Highway, I'm going up on the mountain, say. Highway from the valley, going up on the mountain, say. Highway gone, I'm going up on the mountain, say. Highway from the valley, going up on the mountain, say. Highway gone. Oh, my sister, what would you say? Say, highway from the valley.
mountaintop removal, and we will follow it up with a song about pine trees. Nature awareness.
Listen to the soothing sounds of the water.
Do you feel kind of like you're in a spa? That's what I feel like.
That's our new thing. Maybe it's spa.
Maybe we'll take 5 and get some back rubs and then rejoin you.
Guided meditation.
I just had this intense fantasy that we all were in a back rub train around the room. Maybe later at the CD table.
It can happen.
We do sell those things. They're, dated to sell CDs, but we have them. You can buy one to feel good and then get it digitally for free. It's also fun. Pine tree.
Don't be scared now, don't be slow. If you don't go, the roots won't grow. Audience participation, I love it. Thank you so much. No, not yet. This will just be here. Extra prepared. I am so prepared right now. I'm going to use it, don't worry. That wasn't for no reason. I have so many tricks. B. This is a Tom Paxton tune, and this is actually this song has always just gotten me in the way that it's such a beautiful melody, such beautiful lyrics, and it is so relevant to what we do on the stage, to being musicians, to traveling all over the world, to leaving your home for 200 days a year like we do, to seeing one another more than we see our families. And we've been doing this for 6 years, and I think we've really developed quite a family on this stage. And I do want to, before we start, just thank these women for doing this with me. This is a very amazing part of my life, and it's been truly wonderful, as well as the man on the sound back there, Mr. Tim, right now. We've had a lot of adventures together, so we're going to sing you this one. It's Can't Help But Wonder Where I'm Bound. It's a long and a dusty road. It's a hard and a heavy load. The folks I meet, they ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good. Some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my troubled mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound or where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Well, I had a buddy back home, and he started out to roam. I think he's out by the Frisco Bay. Sometimes after I've had a few, his voice comes ringing through. I think I'll go out and visit him someday. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. If you see me passing by, and you sit and you wonder why, and you wish that you were a rambler too, nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door, and thank your stars for the roof that's over you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Now I will use the chair. This is like patting your head and rubbing your stomach. I just can't really do this all at the same time, you know. I'm gonna sing you a song that we put on our last album that we released last summer. The album's called Della Mae. We were feeling very inspired. And this one is called Can't Go Back. find that you were pacing down the hall. When the winter comes, you'll see where I have been. If you never go, you can't go back again. I have given up and I've gone to bed. When the sunset fills the sky with gold and red, I've held on to money I know I should spend. If you never go, you can't go back again. If you never go, if you never go. Are you waiting for the words to come out right? When you move your lips, they're silent as the night. Write a letter that you will never send. If you never go, you can't go back again. If you never go, if you never go. That you were pacing down the hall. When the winter comes, you'll see where I've been. If you never go, you can't go back again.
Give it up for Celia Wood-Smith singing and writing those beautiful songs.
We're going to play a song that was inspired by a woman while we were in Pakistan. We were there in 2012 with the U.S. State Department doing a program called American Music Abroad. It's a pretty amazing program that the U.S. State Department does, and we're lucky to have been a part of it for several years. So this is called Long Shadow. It's a long shadow that follows me, something that follows me, so I can see, till I can see the morning. It's a parallel building, calls my name, it gives me songs and takes my shame, so I can sing, oh I can sing till morning. My mother had a painter's hand. It's not till now I understand how she could paint through the night and morning. And now her voice, it beckons me to carry songs across the sea. And I won't stop, no I won't stop till morning. It's a long shadow from where I stand. All alone I did follow. All alone I was there. There's a gravel road that leads me home, a place where safe is all I've known, till I went out, stepped out against the walls. To be alone in the wild, like a tree, like a child, it gave me strength to fight the morning. It's a long shadow from where I stand. All alone I did follow. All alone I was there. It's a long shadow. All alone I was We're gonna tune. Yeah, we're gonna tune. We're gonna tune. That's a really good thing. We're gonna also turn Kimber loose on this fiddle tune. It's such an awesome fiddle tune. I love playing it every time. This is one called Carter Country, written by the man who plays fiddle for the Del McCurry Band. Anyone know them? The Del McCurry Band. Well, that's bluegrass for you. So if you're still unsure of what bluegrass is, which you might be at the end of this, go listen to them. That's bluegrass. And Del McCurry has amazing hair, so. Thank you. I'm just going to take a quick poll of the audience. Who don't you know up here yet? Oh, the bass player. Well, that's a very important woman to know on this stage, everybody. She's really holding it down up here. She gives great massages. She will eat your leftover food if you have it. It's very true. And you know what? She is just a beautiful soul. Please give it up for Zoe Gigano! On Valentine's Day when I was stuck in my house due to a snowstorm, and that was not a good thing. And actually one person came up to us and said, so the lyrics are, a bottle of whiskey and a pile of shame. And they said, are you saying a bottle of whiskey and a pie machine? And I said, yes. So this is Jamie Deere. Sunsets at 3:45. The snow is pounding at my door. Snowed in, but I don't really mind. All I needed was a little bit of time. Put those letters that you wrote me in the fire. And they coming back. So where did you go, my Jamie dear? Sitting at the window, singing tears. Once I find melodies. Burning like letters that you sent to me. Where did you go, my darling? Send me some winter's day. point in the set where we only have one more song for you folks. We are so glad you came out on this rainy, rainy night. I mean, that's not much different than what it normally is, or am I wrong about this? Okay. So good job, London. Coming out on a Monday night, I guess that's a little bit hard. I hope you made your Monday a little bit better. We really appreciate all the help that we get from lovely people here in London when we come over.
Yeah, actually, for a musician to play on a Monday is like working on the weekend. It's interesting. I feel like we share a life with bartenders and people in the food service industry. That Monday is like, that's your Friday night, you know? You're like, yeah, Monday! And then in a city, wherever you are, everyone who goes out on a Monday, they're musicians and people in the food industry. So thanks for making us work on a weekend. And we hope that you have a good day at work tomorrow while we sleep in.
We've got to give a lot of love to Stuart and Mick out there. Thank you so much for
Thank you guys.
helping us out with this. This is truly fantastic. We got one more for you. Here it is, London. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. We both been fast asleep. Wake up, little Susie, and we. The movie's over, it's 4 o'clock, and we're in trouble deep. But wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. What we gonna tell your mama? What we gonna tell your pop? What we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la? Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, I told your mama that we'd be in by 10. Well, Susie, baby, looks like we go again. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. We gotta go home. We fell asleep, our goods could our reputation and shout. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what we gonna tell your mama? What we gonna tell your pop? What we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la? Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. having me on.
Thank you. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to change out the bucket. That one was getting really full. Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. The band's taking a little bit of time off. We have one more show booked in February. We're gonna all sleep and see family and be present in the world and all of that. So thank you so much for coming out tonight. It really means a lot to us. And I was just kidding about the working on the weekend. This isn't work.
Sometimes we like to think of it as that we're getting paid to travel and to sit in airports and vans and do terrible things like that, but we do this for free because we love it. So.
That being said, though, we do have a few CDs left, and all jokes aside, we would love to meet all of you, and we'd love to have a lot of friends in this area because I'm sure that we'll all come back for times when we're not busy and traveling and working, and we'd love to have some friends to show us around, and we really mean that. So come talk to us, please.
And I guess, there's no other way to go out with a song about bourbon. Why not? This one's called Bourbon Hound. Why don't you swing on back with Della Mae Nell? She's doing a crime for all that dancing, baby. Won't you won't be around? Well, you're my bourbon hound. Well, Jefferson will set you around. Booker takes you home for the land of little buffalo trees, and I'm starting to hear that sound. Oh, and now I'm dancing well, the bourbon hound. Why don't you swing it on back, make another fashion, stir the pot for all that dance, baby, won't you whirl me around? Well, you're my bourbon hound. Swing it on back, make another fashion, stir the pot for all that dance, baby, won't you whirl me around? Well, you're my bourbon hound. Come on, Courtney. You know there's nothing like a bourbon hound. Why don't you swing it on back, make another fashion, stir the pot for all that dancing, baby, won't you whirl me around? Well, you're my bourbon hound. Fire or Pappy's gonna lift you off of the ground. You know that